Hello everyone, ATR here and welcome back to the Hearthstone Beta. So, after the disastrous Hunter Arena run, let's go ahead and jump into another one, see if we get anything better this time around, and yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and purchase. And we get, no Hunter, no, bad Hunter. And worse Warlock. I'm definitely not doing Warlock. These two, I'm just horrible at, and they're pretty bad for the arena. So we're gonna go with the Druid. Druid is pretty solid. I like it. It's not as great as a Mage for the arena. I do like it more in Constructed, but it's still pretty nice, especially with its ability, which is active and actually does something to the board. You attack, and you actually also heal at the same time. So let's go with that. Okay, starting it off with a rare. Ravenhold Assassin, Wild Pyromancer, or Violet Teacher. Well, none of them are exceptional, but all of them are actually decently good. Well, let's take a look and see what the rankings are. So Violet Teacher would be good. The Wild Pyromancer is average, or above average, and the Ravenhold Assassin is average, so Violet Teacher would be better. I'm gonna double check over here with Trump, see if he concurs. And he would say that the Violet Teacher is a good card, the Wild Pyromancer is as well a good card, and the Ravenhold Assassin is an average. So a little bit of a difference there depending on them. I think I'm actually gonna go with the Wild Pyromancer for now, because I am just starting off and I don't know if I'm gonna be getting any spells. I could very well not get any. And if I don't, this guy at least is a standard, 3-2 for 2. It's also a board sweepy thing, so yeah, we'll take this guy. I think we can get that to work. Okay, Silverhand Knight, Raid Leader, and Silverback Patriarch. So this guy, there's no question about that. So yeah. Okay, Lord of the Arena, Youthful Brewmaster, or Wrath. Now the Brewmaster again is another just standard 3-2 for 2, which is good. Also has that little battle cry there that can be kind of useful. But I think Wrath outranks it, and it's pretty good. It's removal, it's potential card draw, and yeah, I mean, it's a great pick for a Druid, so we're going to just take a Wrath. Bilgul Warrior, Stranglethorn, and Naturalize. Now, Naturalize isn't as bad as people make it out to be. Yes, you don't want to be giving your opponent cards, but it does destroy a minion, which can work on really big threats that you can't deal with. However, you usually don't want to be taking it. Stranglethorn Tiger, just your, decently good thing. I mean, it's nice because it's stealth, so it, usually guarantees you're going to be able to do something with it. And a Bilgul Warrior is just removal, but it's just, usually bad. So, yeah, I think we're going to take that Stranglethorn Tiger. It's a good pick, so yeah. Boulder Fist Ogre, again, a really good one. Kobold, we only have one Wrath so far, so we don't need spell power, and we know that Naturalize is usually something we don't want to rely on, so Ogre. Soul of the Forest, Engine Shieldmaster, and Jungle Panther. Blech. Good and kind of okay. So we're gonna take that Engine Shieldmaster. I don't think there's really any doubt about that. I'm just double checking. Yeah, I mean the Soul of the Forest. They say the maximum to take one maximum. It's above average because it allows you to keep stuff on the board. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get it to work. Engine Shieldmaster, however, is great, and the Jungle Panther is actually ranked the same as this thing, so yeah, we'll take that Engine Shieldmaster. Okay, so this, yeah, Brewmaster, definitely. Walk of the Wild, Gnomish Inventor, and Nightblade. Now this thing is pretty good. It's not amazing as a unit or a minion, but, it gets you a card. Mark of the Wild is below average, so I guess we'll take this, yeah. Another Wrath, or a Leper Gnome, or a Wild Growth. Wrath. Ooh, Big Game Hunter, Faceless Manipulator, and Ancient War. So this is okay. I mean, it's nice that it can kill a big thing, but in some games you won't really have anything to kill. And it's a 4-2 for 3, which isn't really impressive, but it's okay. Faceless Manipulator is actually really good because it becomes the best thing on the board. So, I mean, whatever the best thing is, you get a copy of it. So if it's one of yours, you get 2. If it's one of his, well, you get something to match his. So it's really good. But the Ancient of War is also really nice. I mean, it's a 5-10 with taunt or a 10-5. Which usually most of the time you go for the taunt because it's harder to remove and, it's a bigger threat than a high damage creature. I'm actually just double checking to see what the ranks are. So yeah, this guy wins out because of his big potential to be a threat. Faceless Manipulator right behind it is a great, and the Big Game Hunter is just an average pick. So yeah, we'll take that Ancient of War. We got a lot of big guys on this deck so far. I mean, Boulder Fist, Ancient of War, Tiger, and a Silverhand Knight. I mean, yeah, those are decently big hitters. Starfire, Tauren Warrior, and Kobold. We'll probably take that Starfire. Starfire is just a good pick. Tauren Warrior is bad. And this thing is below average. Good if you have a lot of spells, but this would only be my third spell so far. But, you know, if I was given the choice of this, and some other crappy minion, I'd take this. But we're getting a Starfire, so 5 damage, draw card. That's pretty good. Between these two, the Claw is just amazing, so we'll take the Claw. The Mad Bomber, good. Ancient Brewmaster, also decent. Oasis Snapjaw, not that great. Which one would outrank this? I'm leaning towards Mad Bomber, and I think I would be right. The Ancient Brewmaster is usually good. Yeah, the Mad Bomber outclasses it. Both of these guys think the same. The Ancient Brewmaster is... Where is he, actually? He's somewhere around here. Yeah, back here. So yeah, Mad Bomber. So we got a decent amount of these guys. We got 3, so we have potential for early game, especially with the Claw and the Wrath, so we should be good to start with. We'll get more anyways, but yeah. Well, I guess the Frostful Warlord is the best bet here, even though we might not be able to trigger him in his full potential. But between these two, he's just definitely the best choice there. Yeah. My hero power doesn't do much to benefit it, but yeah, we'll take that Frostful Warlord. Druid of the Claw, Wrath, or Claw. Probably the Druid of the Claw. Yeah, definitely. Wrath is good, but we already have 2. Druid of the Claw is the top pick anyways, so yeah, I mean, a 4-6 with Taunt or a 4-4 with Charge, yeah. War Golem, Silverhand Knight, and Naturalize. Another Silverhand Knight. Yeah, this guy's just the king of Arena, so you take that guy pretty much all the time, regardless of what you're given. Only exception would actually be with the Druid, where Swipe is considered an always pick, like it trumps everything, so... All 3 of these are actually really nice. I mean, we got a Worgen Infiltrator, which is a very nice early unit to start off with. Raging Worgen, which is always a threat, and the Yeti, so we'll take the Yeti. Another Wrath, Bloodseal Corsair, or a Silver Moon Guardian. Well, or another Wrath. More card draw, more removal. Why not? Another Yeti, or a Harvest Golem. Who's... well, we're going to take the Yeti, definitely. But this is a tough choice. I would like a Harvest Golem, simply because I don't have any 3s. But I also don't have many 4s. I only have 3 4s so far. Martial when Yetis are always good, so yeah. Argent Commander. Argent Commander is always top pick. Keeper of the Grove kinda ranks at the same point. I'm not sure which one to go for, though. Anti-Gravity puts them in the same slot, actually, as top picks. Argent Commander, Aesir Drake, Keeper of the Grove, and Starfall. This is a tough pick. What should I do here? Well, I mean, this is a very solid guy that comes out swinging for 4, and usually trades for 2 for 1 at least. Keeper of the Grove is a silence, and I don't have silence just yet, and it deals 2 damage when it comes out. It does cost 4. Do have some 6s over here already. Ugh. I think I'm gonna go for this guy, simply because of the potential for using the silence or the 2 damage removal. I may regret this, but I'll take this guy. Okay. Innervate, Mad Bomber, and Silverhand Knight. All of these are actually great. Innervate is pretty good because it allows you to get the 4-cost units out early if you get an Innervate, like a Shellwind Yeti turn 2. That'd be really nice. But compared to what I'm being given, I think these are better choices. And I think I'm going to take that Silverhand Knight. Silverhand Knight, I already have 2. Third one wouldn't really be that bad. The Mad Bomber is a good pick, but it's not better than the Silverhand Knight. So, yeah, we'll take that Silverhand Knight. Why not? Getting a little heavy on those heavy guys, but... oh, swipe. South Sea Deckhand. This guy doesn't trigger off your hero power because even though you get damage, you're not actually getting a weapon, so it doesn't benefit this. Shatterstone Cleric is pretty good. The Claw is also rather good, but I think the Shatterstone Cleric wins out. And I would be right, yeah. So we'll take this. At least we have now a 3 that buffs up our 2s. So yeah. Scarlet Crusader, another good 3. Silverhand Knight, we already have 3 of them. I don't think we want 4. And the Scarlet Crusader actually outranks it, I think. Silverhand Knight, well, according to Trump, no. But according to Anti-Gravity, yes. And since we already have 3 of them, I'll take the Scarlet Crusader just to have a little bit more 3s. Can't always just go for the higher pig. You have to try to even out your curve, and this little hill there needs a little bit more 3 loving. Angry Chicken, definite no. Bite is pretty good. And we also have a Demolisher. The Demolisher does rank lower than the Bite, though. And the Bite helps us out. It's both a heal, removal, things like that. So, yeah, we'll take that Bite. Sorry, Demolisher. You didn't get the best pick here. Another swipe. Yep. I like that Venture Code Mercenary, but oh, more swipes. Yes. All the swipe. Oh my god, more swipes. Okay, I got a little excited there. Sorry. Let me calm down there. Wow. 4 swipes. That's pretty nice. Hopefully this means we're going to go a long way. It's a lot of removal. 3 rats, 4 swipes. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're probably going to take that Innervate. Wind Fury Harpy is considered really bad. Usually bad. Moonfire is said to be something that you should never pick. Yeah, terrible. And the Innervate is sitting there as an average pick. It says max 1 or 2, so we'll just take this 1. Probably won't be getting another one. We only have 1 card left. And yeah, I mean, this might help us out at some point, like I said, maybe getting out an early Shilwyn Yeti, so we'll take that. And the last pick, Injured Blade Master, Stampeding Kodo, and Mana Wraith. Probably the Kodo. Kodo has a lot of usefulness. The Injured Blade Master is good, but not as good as the Kodo, and the Mana Wraith will no. So, Kodo. Okay, well, the curve isn't really as good as it could be. Got an Innervate, got 1 Claw for some removal. We don't really want it early game anyways. Wrath, 3 Wraths should probably allow us to get control early on. I got 3 different types of 3/2s, so that's not bad. Scarlet Crusaders and all that, so yeah, our 4s are really heavy because of those swipes. 2 Shilwyn Yetis, I feel good. Silverhand Knight, yeah, I think we got ourselves a winner. Let's go. Let's go. So we're 12 minutes in, so yeah. Also, if we do see some stuttering, like I mentioned, as I do, is that I am actually rendering a Company of Heroes replay right now. It's 2v2 that I casted. Probably going to come out before this video comes out anyways, but yeah, that's when I take the time to play and record Hearthstone. So, a mage. Well, this is going to be a tough fight. I must protect the wild. So, Wild Pyromancer, we'll keep that in the hand just in case, and we're going to send everything else back. Hope to have something better. I mean, Wild Pyromancer is nice for its, combination with Swipe, but we do want to have something out early, and we only get removals here, so yeah, we're going to have to put him out there. Or a Brewmaster. I think I'll go with the Brewmaster instead. I could save this guy for more swiping abilities. Could have combined him here for popping some shields, like if he brought something out like a Argent Squire, but it's doubtful. He would have brought it out in the first turn if he had one. So yeah, I do waste the Battle Cry for the Brewmaster, as in, being able to come out swinging, but yeah, so nothing again this turn, so we're gonna put out the Wild Pyromancer, and there we go. So now we got 2 3/2s on the field. We have the potential for a Wrath, which will do some AoE, potentially doing up to 4 damage to something. We could also just Hero Power. We'll see what he brings out. Do have to worry about those flame strikes with the mages, but so far we're fine. Okay, so next turn we pretty much Hero Power unless we draw a 3. No, we draw a 4, so unfortunate for us. Hero Power, just swing at his face. So yeah, if you notice that it's a little bit stuttery, like I said, it's because I'm rendering another video, and well, I don't have a supercomputer. I mean, I have a decent-ish rig, but it was also kind of a budget PC. Anyways, so Twilight Drake comes out. Twilight Drake will not die to whatever I toss at it right now, unless I sacrifice my Wild Pyromancer. However, I don't have to necessarily sacrifice it just yet, because I can put out Ascension Shieldmaster, and try to delay a turn. Because if I do this 4, 5, I mean, yeah, I could kill it if I deal 3 damage with this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I could sacrifice this guy onto it. But I don't have any follow-up and I would lose board control. So I'm hoping that I don't get some type of AoE on me. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss out that Sungeon Shieldmaster. Attack that. There we go. That way, if it brings more stuff on the field, I also have the possibility of doing that swippy swipe for 2 damage across the board for everything else. So yeah, it's nice. If he does attack my Sungeon Shieldmaster, though, it is going to die to my guy. Yeah, so it does die. Ooh, Frostbolt on that. That's kind of annoying. So he's going to clear the board. How do we do this? We need a minion. Ah, that's excellent. There you go. Okay, so yeah, that's going to allow us to get some minions out on the field. Excellent use of Venerate here. So we're going to Wrath this guy. Oops.
A natural mistake.
Well, we get a card, so I guess that's fine. For some reason, I thought he was down to 1 health. That was stupid of me. Yeah, well, 1 health was my other guy, so this may actually cost me the game here. Yeah, well.
Squire, attend me. Done. Ready, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucked that up. I for some reason, I thought I had 1. That's why I was thinking, oh, either I Hero Power or Wrath. But oh well, I got a card at least. So this isn't completely horrible, but I could have just, well... I mean, all I did there was essentially waste my, Wrath. Well, yeah, I did waste it. It's a waste. It's definitely a waste. There's no going around that. Okay. So if only I had the Wild Pyromancer, I could actually kill that, but I can't. So here we can either put out the Boulder Fist Ogre and it dies to these 2, or I swipe and then lose my other guy next turn. What is the best thing to do here? Getting rid of only a 3/1 doesn't seem like the best usage of my time. So I think I'm going to put out a Shilwyn Yeti. And I'm going to absorb some damage here.
If you insist.
There we go.
Well played.
Okay, so he trades. And out comes the Sorcerer's Apprentice. And you gonna pop anything else? Nope. Okay. So what do I want to do here? Can't kill that. I mean, I could swipe at it or swipe at him 4, 5, 6 and waste all my mana. I could just simply put out a Boulder Fist Ogre. I'm thinking of maybe doing this guy, but I don't know if he's gonna have a Hex. But I do have a Boulder Fist Ogre to follow up. If I just put the Boulder Fist Ogre, it doesn't do anything. I could put this and then that, but it doesn't kill that. We have several taunts. Let's go ahead and just do this. 5 health taunts. There you go. So if he does have a Hex, he's probably going to spend it here. Although Shilwyn Yeti wasn't a bad Hex target, considering that he would have been able to keep his Panther alive, but... Well, there goes the silence. Still a 5/5 on the field, so nothing to be ashamed of.
Are you ready for this?
Archmage comes out.
I'm sorry.
4, 8. How do we do this? 4, 4, 4, 4. Do we want to swipe twice? Well, it would leave us with board control.
Hello.
Fuck off. Kills both, doesn't allow us to do much. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Magic will tear you apart.
Hold on, how much damage was that? That was 13. Nah, I couldn't have killed him, so that's fine.
My magic will tear you apart.
Yes, yes, I heard you the first time. So we still got that on the field. Killed all his stuff. And now he's down to 13. He flame strikes and has to spend that just to get rid of what he's got on the field. So that's kind of bad for him. We're going to put out a Boulder Fist Ogre because it's the biggest threat we got in our hand. And we are going to Yeah. Could have put these two guys out, but nah, why? Why bother? Let's just go ahead and smack him in the face. Next turn we can do 11 damage, so we can't actually kill him. And that is by hitting with the Ogre, Druid of the Claw for 4, and Hero Power. So we can't kill him, so we shouldn't try. He's going to spend his Fireball to get rid of that. Spend his Hero Power as well. He's down to 4 mana. Can he actually put anything on the field? No, doesn't look like he can. So let's go ahead and draw a card. Do we put that or that? We put this, yes. 2 small minions that he has to deal with. Druid of the Claw, I really want him in either charge to finish or taunt if I can't actually finish him, so yeah. How much damage can I do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, and 8. How much is that? 13? I can kill him? No, I can't kill him anymore. So he's burning all those flame strikes, trying to get rid of my stuff. 5, 6, 7, 5, 9. I'm just gonna put the Druid of the Claw out there as a taunter.
Where shall I strike? All the while.
He would have to spend yet another Fireball to be able to kill him. Otherwise, a Frostbolt and his Hero Power would kill it. So yeah, that's why I go like that, and it just makes it stronger. Makes it way harder to move. So can I kill him next turn? That's 4, 8. Yeah, I can kill him next turn. Okay, unless he puts up a taunt or gets rid of my... Nope, you're dead. So...
Nature will rise against you.
Schwass, schwass. Sorry about that. Your little spammy emotes. Yeah, a lot of swipes in this deck. I like that. 4 swipes, that's ridiculous. Okay, so first win, not bad. A little bit annoying against that mage, but handled that pretty decently. And I am still going to be going for those essentially hour-long games. I mean, 55 minutes being the minimum. Because, yeah, I mean, I don't like making so many videos for just one arena run and then, you know, taking a whole week to show that arena run because I don't release the videos at the same day. So, Priests are pretty tough. I don't like fighting against them, and I don't know how to use them. We're going to keep a swipe just in case because, you know, if he gets board control, it's a way for us to be able to come back into it. And, ooh, Mad Bomber to start with. That's nice. So, turn 1 Mad Bomber here. And he's actually going to bring out something, it looks like. Ooh, a Light Warden. Well, we may be able to kill him. We'll see if we can. We could guarantee the kill on it, but yeah, we'll see. Greetings.
My greetings.
Wanna blow something up?
Job's done.
So, spending a lot of cards to do that. I don't really like the fact of having to do that, but we get rid of his Light Warden, and we stay with the 3-2 on the field. Could have just... well... that's fine.
Drink with me.
Brewmaster comes out. Brewmaster kills ours, but... I think we actually want to attack him instead of trading.
For the wild.
Force him to react to us. Easiest thing he can do here is heal himself and just trade that thing. If he has, however... okay. Yeah, of course you're going to trade, because why wouldn't you trade if you have something as awesome as that? So, we're going to open up.
For the wild.
So turn 4, we're probably going to be using a swipe, because we don't want that thing killing our stuff. We only have one thing to put out, which is the Gnomish Inventor, but it doesn't actually trade with that. Okay, that's also a tough thing to have. Ascension Shield Master dies to that. It kills it, but it dies to that. So I think we soupy swipe here.
Job's done.
There we go. So we are behind right now, but we do have a Druid of the Claw, which we can put up next turn to stop that that guy from getting out of hand. does die though. But you can't really remove it any other way. So yeah, we're gonna have to sacrifice this guy. There we go. Stop it right now. We don't want him getting out of hand. Turn 6, we do have a Starfire. But he's probably gonna trade here in some way or another.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
If it loses that, regains that, it's fine. Good swipe again here. I don't think swipe is actually the correct course here. I think we just pop that shield and put out Ascension Shield Master. Doesn't die against this, and this dies against it, so I think it's good. He may have a Shadow Word Death, but yeah, I think this is the correct choice. So yeah, that can heal up and it's not gonna die, meaning he spends 2 mana, so he only has 5 available. But if he has a Shadow Word Pain, then he just kills my Ascension Shield Master, and I'm in a bad-ish spot. Not completely bad, but could be better. So he's going to Temple Enforcer that. Take some damage, so it still dies. So that's actually good for me. Northshire Cleric comes out. Northshire Cleric, get out of here. Problem is I can't cast both. I would have liked to. Starfire that and then swipe to kill all of them, but I'm at 7. I can put this up with Taunt. It dies, however, to these guys, and they don't actually die to him. So I think in this situation we do... What do we do? Do we just simply put stuff out there and attack? I don't have 8 to be able to kill that either. If I had 8, I could just attack it and take some damage. That was the wrong thing. I wanted to taunt, so that's stupid of me. Jesus Christ. I am not on my game right now. I may actually lose that game because of that move. I mean, it still kills something, but he can just simply sacrifice his Temple Enforcer against it. Gets himself a card.
My apologies.
And he's gonna Shadow Word. I mean, I hope... No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So... Instead of trading 2 for 1, it just trades 1 for 1, which is not what I wanted. Okay, so we can kill that. And then that's about it. If we swipe, we have ability to hit again, but we need to hit that again. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just kill that. And just armor up. And we're going to be taking a lot of damage here, so this may be the end of us. I'm hoping we can stabilize, but it doesn't look good because I don't have any way of killing that, and it's going to do 12 damage to me. I can get rid of that. It's only 1 damage, not big of a problem, but I needed that plus taunt. But, well, to be fair, that thing would have stayed alive, so it's not entirely, you know, horrible. Need a taunt. So, dead next turn unless I get rid of something. Yeah, because he got 12 damage on the field and I got that. I can kill one of these. And then put out these 2 guys. And hope he can't do 1 damage to me. Yeah, we lost this game. Not sure if... I mean, considering what he's put out, I don't think it would have been a big difference the other way around. I mean, if I hadn't lost the other thing, but I still think it's the same. Yeah, we just kill one of those, and that's about it, because, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, I can heal up with this 13, and then have 7, which doesn't do anything else, really, so might as well. So we're going to go ahead and swipe that. Put that out. So, like I said, if he has 1 damage that he can do, then we're done. We're probably done anyways, though, so... Yeah. I played this game pretty horribly. I have to stop just trying to go super fast mode. Okay, well, at least I'm not dead this turn. He gets a card. Shadow Word Pain. Huh, wonder why he hadn't used that before. Not that he needed it, but... Temple Enforcer gives that more health. There it goes. So we're still dead next turn anyways, but we get a Wrath. Yeah, Wrath, that's not really going to help us. Okay, well that's it. Okay, so let's try to get our head in the right place again and keep going, because yeah, I played that game horribly. I mean, again, he had a really good board and really good cards to use, so I don't know if it would have been much of a difference. But yeah, I can't be making mistakes in the arena. I mean, construct it, fine, whatever. I mean, doesn't really matter if you lose much, so. Okay. Focus. Get your head back in the game. We can do this. We can do this. Ow. Okay. So, let's see what we get. We get a mage. Mage. I don't like going up against mages. They're pretty difficult. I don't really want Shattered Sun Cleric. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll just send this back. It's actually a decent start. Ooh, and a claw to start with. Okay, that's very good. So we got pretty much what we want early game. So Youthful Brewmaster comes out turn 1. May die, but we need to have something out turn 1.
My greetings.
Hello.
And Shattered Sun Cleric turn 3 is not bad. Well, actually, what do we want to do here? I can just simply hit that and still drop the Brewmaster. I like that. I could just use that and this and then turn 2 that. Yeah, I think that's actually better. Okay, so we're going to claw. Do that. And then innervate into a Brewmaster. There we go. So that way, turn 2, we actually have the ability to Shattered Sun Cleric and get that guy up to a 4/3. Obviously, still dies to a Frostbolt, but if he decides to go for that, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Excellent. So it keeps it out of range of his Fire Blast, which means that he's going to have to rethink what he wants to do. So there we go. We coin into a Shattered Sun Cleric. Now we got a 4/2. Boom. There you go. Okay. So decent control now. He can't Fire Blast it to get rid of it. He can Fire Blast it again if he wants to, but he's probably gonna because he doesn't have much of a choice. But that now puts me very well ahead. However, I did spend a lot of cards to do that, and I am not able to keep the momentum for a long time. But I did do a lot of damage. He's now down to 18. Gonna get rid of that thing with this next Fire Blast, and he only has 2 mana available to use. So, in that sense, it actually still is pretty good for me. Still, turn 4, I don't have a lot or anything that I can do. Kills that.
Well played.
And okay, so we have a so. Unfortunately for me, I haven't drawn any of my Yetis or things that I would have wanted to drop in this turn. If he puts out a small guy, I can kill it with the Kodo. If not, I'll go Silverhand Knight. Swipe is also a possibility, depending on what he puts out there. And he drew Novice Engineer. Well, I mean, Kodo kills it, so I suppose that's okay. And he goes for that. Okay. So the Kodo is definitely the move here. We don't have to worry about getting rid of that. And the Kodo is pretty strong, so it can take a beating. He's very close to Flame Strike range, but he's probably going to Fire Blast to get rid of that last thing. And next turn I can Boulder Fist Ogre, which is not immune, but resistant to a Flame Strike. So that thing doesn't kill either of my guys, so yeah, we should simply put this out and hit him for 3. If he Flame Strikes, he can finish it off with his Violet Teacher, but he's dead next turn anyways. So yeah, this game went pretty well for us. I mean, best case scenario is what? Polymorphs?
I wonder.
Yeah, polymorphs, I guess, would throw a wrench on my plans.
Just like you.
He goes for a frostbolt. No, fireball. Okay, so he wants to get rid of that.
I am ready to learn.
It's still dead. Uh-huh. Okay, so he's dead.
Well played. For the wild.
I'm sorry.
And there he goes. Okay. So, Druid, doing rather well. We're only about half hour in. Okay, keep it going. Let's keep going. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Ba-na-num, ba-na-num. We don't have a lot of card draw in this deck, I just realized. I mean, we do have 3 Wraths and a Starfire, so that's 4 cards we can draw. A Gnomish Avenger, so that's 5. That's about it. I suppose that's as much as you really need, right? You don't need that much as long as your minions are good. So now we're going up against Snow. Jon Snow. I'm gonna just toss one of these back. Yeah, we're gonna keep one Yeti. Toss 2 back, see if we get anything earlier. Hopefully we do. A Claw and a Silverhand Knight. Well, unfortunately we're not gonna have board control. So we may end up losing this one. I mean, you saw the effect last game from just simply pumping out stuff early on. We got incredible momentum and never really lost it, and he didn't have much that he could do about it.
Greetings.
So
Hello.
we are not going to do anything this turn. So we pass. Next turn we can hero power and kill a weenie or claw to kill something with 2.
It's time for a little.
I didn't want to use my coin, but I think we're going to have to, because otherwise he's going to enrage that and it's going to hit me for 5. So we're going to have to coin to get 3 damage and kill that. Damn it. I was hoping I could do a turn 3 Yeti. Okay, so yeah, we do that, we do that, we do that, and we do that.
For the wild.
But again, we still have nothing on the board, and we don't have any move. At least we do have a swipe in the hand, so we may be able to remove what he puts out, but we're still left in a position where we don't have minions on the board, and we want to have that board control. So he goes for a 3, Emperor Cobra. That's a pretty nasty thing to have out there. Thankfully, we don't have anything that we're going to bring out there. Ooh, nice Keeper of the Grove, so we can silence stuff. So we're just simply going to attack! We're not going to attack the Cobra because we can swipe at the Cobra, and even if we were to swipe and to hit something else, if I had attacked it, it would have only been 1, so yeah. Doesn't make much sense to do any of that. I could have Keeper of the Grove. The Keeper of the Grove dies to the Yeti anyways. So yeah, I guess in this situation we swipe. Swippy swipe. There you go. And next turn we're probably going to start with a Silverhand Knight, just to have 2 minions on the board, making it a little bit harder for him to remove stuff. But yeah, he's way ahead right now, and we're in a bad spot. Wrath doesn't help me here. No. No, Silverhand Knight, just force him to deal with my stuff. I don't expect any of them to survive. Probably gonna hit the 2/2 with the Yeti, use a 3/2 on the Knight, and attack it. He brings out a Boulder Fist Ogre because he knows how to do it. Yeah. Well, actually that stays alive, so at least it's another threat. We got 6. What can we do with 6? We can kill one of these. We can actually kill 2 if we don't go greedy for the cards. So I suppose that's what we should do. Yeah. We can do 5 damage to that, but that doesn't actually make a difference or any sense. We could buff this guy up, but why? Yeah, I think in this situation we should leave 2 guys on the field. Still gonna have that ogre, but it's the best case for us. So deal 2 damage to that, and then we wrath to deal 3 damage to that. Stop. There we go. So at least he loses his guys, and we still have a 4/1 and a 2/4. However, he can Fire Blast to get rid of our 4/1, and the Yeti can just maul that thing if you wanted to, or even ignore it because it only does 2 damage. Nature Drake comes out, gets him a card, and he Fire Blasts. Okay, good for him. There we go. Now we can Ancient of War just to try to stop that guy, but what are our other options? 5, 6, 7, 8. We can't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I was thinking Shattered Sun Cleric this to bringing up to 3 damage and then do that, but that's just 5 and we're left with nothing. I think we're probably going to do this. He's probably going to have a polymorph though, but I can't just sit around waiting in case he does or doesn't. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring this guy out. And 5 health or taunt because we don't want the other thing. There you go. Okay, so we got 2 Yetis. We can drop 2 Yetis next turn if we want to try to flood with some good stuff. But yeah, he's probably going to Flame Strike here for 5, and then he can just topple it over with the Ogre. Or sacrifice his Drake if he wanted to. So yeah, I mean, this is not going to stop him, but it's...
Your magic shall not.
Never mind, so that's actually even worse. Okay, so he Spells Break, brings out stuff, he's going to kill that, or he just goes for me. He just goes for me because he's in a position where he can do that. Okay. Okay, so that can kill that. These 2 can kill that, and I'm left at 8, 9. Yeah, I'm pretty dead. What can we do here? We can put this up and put this guy out. Yeah, that's probably the best bet to stop as much damage as possible. Yeah. Okay, so we kill that. We buff this guy up. Kill that. And we put another taunt. And we hope that he can't get through it. Obviously, Fireballs, Pyroblast, and all that on the Major, it's still going to kill me. We're 1 turn away from Pyroblast, but the Fireball still kills me because he has a Drake. He just attacks with his Ogre and goes through with the Drake and everything else. Mind Control tech comes up, gets rid of the 2 guy, which is kind of annoying, but I suppose could have been worse, could have died right now. He's still got 6 mana. What do you do? Mission Venture gets a card. Fire Blast kills my 3. So we're dead. We're really dead. So yeah. Again, you can see the effects of not having that board control early on, and that's the problem with this deck that I drafted. So yeah, we're dead. We're dead as that could be. 6, 7, 8. We can swipe here to kill that, and kill that, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we still die anyways. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and we do that. And we don't have enough to even do that. So there we go, we're dead. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So well played.
Well played. I can see.
Oh well. Wasn't gonna be an easy matchup, not against the mage. Kind of unfortunate though, we may actually lose this very early on. I'm not feeling very confident anymore with this Druid, even with our 4 swipes and 3 Wraths. Maybe that's a problem. I mean, the problem is that we don't have a lot of early game. And if we don't get our early game, you know, in our starting hand, well, that happens. Ah, well. Sometimes you just don't get lucky, and luck is a factor in this type of game because, well, you don't know what you're going to draw. I mean, you can build a perfect deck and just draw the worst cards possible regardless. Okay, Paladin. Again, Paladin, a very tough opponent. We are going to keep that swipe. Kills his little minions. Mad Bomber to start with, very nice. And yeah, why not? We're actually going to keep it like this. We can buff our Mad Bomber and then get a Ascension Shield Master behind it. So
My greeting.
he's probably not going to play anything in turn 1. So Mad Bomber turn 1 goes. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I hit him twice. That's nice for me. Probably gonna Hero Power here, which we can remove with our Hero Power, and then turn 3 we go Shattered Sun Cleric. So yeah, that's exactly what happens. Swipe is also very nice against the Paladin because of that. Do we Hero Power or do we Wrath? I think we save the Wrath for this time being. We're just simply gonna Hero Power, get rid of it, and attack for 3. So let's see what his follow-up is. And yeah, we're probably going to go Shattered Sun Cleric to remove that. However, we do have a Wrath. It's not mana. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Shit. We're going to still have to put that Shattered Sun Cleric out there. I don't want to concede board control.
We must cleanse
That is unfortunate, but there was no way for me to stop that. So Shattered Sun Cleric comes out without buffing anything, which is very sad, very unfortunate, but it needed to be done. Like I said, you don't want to concede board control. So he gets himself a Gnomish Inventor. In this situation, I think we can just simply go for Descendant Shieldmaster and attack him. Because if he attacks Ascension Shieldmaster with his Gnomish Inventor, it doesn't die, but it stays at 1 health, meaning that Swipe comes into play next turn. So, yeah. Wolf Rider comes out. So, yeah, he can topple over that thing, but he loses both his guys. And... okay. So we're going to kill both of those, because we don't have any play. This is a 6. Could actually play it though. Should we? Well, we could claw. 6, 7. Seems kind of a waste, but we can claw to get rid of that, so it doesn't actually damage us. We can kill that, and we put out an ogre. Yeah, let's go for that. I think it's a stronger play.
push forward.
We remove that so it doesn't get buffed and kills our stuff in some way or another. And there we go. We got a 6/7 ogre on the field on turn 5, which is good. Again, next turn we have both Swipe and Wrath available, so that's nice. We can deal 5 damage to something, or we can deal up to 7. We can kill something and finish up the other. We can also just Hero Power if Wrath is not the best play, so... we can probably remove whatever he brings out here. Consecrate can kill my Shattered Sun Cleric, but that's all it is going to do. Okay. So here we are faced with a small dilemma. What do we do exactly? Let's see. If we swipe at him, we pop that shield, and then we do 3, 6, or we just attack with this and go through. Yeah, we can't do both of these, so I think we're just gonna Wrath to pop the shield and see what we get. Might as well get a card instead of taking damage. Okay, Scarlet Crusader. That actually turns out slightly better, so we do that, we attack for 3, and we Scarlet Crusader. Okay. Still got 2 swipes right here in the hand, so we're getting near the point where we can actually double swipe. How much damage do we have? We have 12 damage. So that would be 20 with a double swipe, although not next turn, so we could probably kill him in 2 turns. All depends on what he does, obviously. Next turn we have Swipe and Hero Power. We have Stranglethorn Tiger and Hero Power. And who knows what other card we bring out.
For the king.
Stormwind Knight comes up. It's going to kill our Shattered Sun Cleric. And what else you got? Maybe he's just Hero Powers, then I'm going to swipe at his face. Okay, well he doesn't Hero Power, so I'm going to swipe at that. Do I swipe at that? Can do 10 damage. Nah, let's take it easy. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's go ahead and swipe at that, Hero Power that thing, and just keep going through for more damage. So, swoopy swipe. Other option was to pop the shield on my Scarlet Crusader, but I have a lot of health right now. I can afford to I mean, no. I mean, my point is no. I wasn't going to do that. Okay, so we kill him next turn unless he can get rid of my ogre. He can get rid of my ogre. Okay, so he's going to stay alive for 1 more turn. Actually, does he?
Reporting for
4/4. Yeah, I think he does. Nope, he did. So, well played.
Well played.
Join or die.
Okay, well, that went well. Money draws there with all those swipes. Okay, well, as much as I like this Druid deck, it doesn't seem to be doing well, but it looks like we're gonna break even. We're just under that mark. We're barely at the 50 minutes, so let's keep on going. Hopefully, this doesn't turn to be just a one episode arena run. But I don't know. Either it goes really well or it goes horrendous. So yeah, another mage T-dub. Okay, Wrath. Okay, swipe. Yeah, we'll keep it. A swipe is a nice thing to have in the hand. We'll toss back that Silver Hand Knight, hoping we get something better. No, we don't get anything better. So again, going up against a mage with no early game. Well, we do get a Mad Bomber, so that's nice. Meaning that we could potentially kill whatever he brings out. However, we do have a Wrath, which means we... Okay. He doesn't actually do anything, so let's go ahead and Mad Bomber. We can end the turn. It doesn't matter if he hits us 3 times. Well, it hits us twice and once on him, so... That's nice. At least it did something. Next turn, Wrath or Hero Power. He's looking at his Hero Power to attack my guy. He coins into a 3-cost. Ice Lance. Okay. So he wastes his coin and his, well, not wastes his Hero Power, but he essentially wastes his coins and an Ice Lance to stop the Mad Bomber from dealing 3 damage to him once. Because he's not going to be able to bring out anything here that I wouldn't be able to hit with the Mad Bomber, unless he has a 1-cost minion. So yeah, he's probably just going to Hero Power and pass. Which, I guess, it's okay. Come on, Yeti. Come on, something like a Yeti. Damn it. Well, we're going to have to put out the Keeper of the Grove. We need to have something on the field. Not the best minion I wanted to use, but, well, something has to come out. I don't want to make the mistake of just holding back. Stampeding Coda can come out here. Yeah, it's not a bad option, actually, because we can just Stampeding Coda to kill that. I mean, we can't get rid of it. We could if we Wrath for 3 and then Hero Power and remove it, but a 2/1 on the field isn't going to do a lot, I don't think. So I actually think it's fine. Yeah, so let's go ahead and kill that. And actually, we're going to kill it. There you go. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of damage on our guy, but we're left with 2 guys on the field, which is fine. There you go. So if he doesn't kill any of my guys in this turn, I actually thinking of Frostwolf Warlord next turn. I don't think I'm going to get a better chance to be able to pop it out. It's not going to be too impressive. It's going to be, what, like a 6/6? But still rather good. I mean, I don't know.
What we do.
A-Bomb comes out. Okay. A-Bomb dies here. So, no Frostwolf Warlord, but we're not going to be able to pump it up as high as we wanted to. We don't have any way of silencing that because we already spent our silence. So, yeah, that thing is going to die next turn to his Hero Power. Actually, no, it dies right now. Is there any other way we can do this? Because that deals 2 damage. 4, 5, 6. Well, we can deal 4 damage to his face. Or, let's see, 2, 4. Or bring out a Wild Pyromancer after that, after the fact, and have still 2 guys on the field. Yeah, that seems kind of okay. Okay, let's go ahead and sack that. We're going to deal 1 damage. And get a card. Boom. Another swipe. That's nice. Hero Power. Get rid of that. And a Wild Pyromancer comes out on top of that. And we hit that. So there we go. We got a 3/3 and a 3/2. So yeah, that's the best leave us with something on the field, because yeah, the Warlord, I would have lost this guy, and the Warlord would have been left damaged, as a, what, 6-4 or something like that, so yeah. I think that's probably the best bet. I mean, it is a weak-ish creature, but he allows me to actually swipe for 2, which is really nice. So let's see if that actually comes into play. He goes for a Frostbolt on that, kills my guy, that's fine. It's actually the guy I wanted you to kill, I wanted to keep this guy alive. Goes for a Secret. Ooh, that's nasty. What could that be? Well, we're gonna test something. Let's see. Is it a Wrath? I mean, is it a Counterspell? Spellbender. Okay, that's fine.
I'll take that.
Boom. Boom. And we attack for 3, and we got 5 available. If we swipe here, we're going to be left with nothing on the board, which is sad, but I think that's going to have to happen. Because we don't have enough to put anything else out there. So we swipe at his face. And yeah, that's going to be it. I'm rethinking that, because the swipe didn't actually do anything. I could have innervated into a Silverhand Knight. Yeah, that was probably the better choice. Yeah, that was a mistake. I fucked up. Oh well. Too bad.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay. That's fine. We can still swipe and kill that. Well, let's kill it anyways. Swipe and kill that. And then we got this for that. I don't have any way of getting rid of that. Damn it. Yeah, if I innervate, I only get up to 4, so I couldn't actually put anything on the field. But yeah, that was a mistake by me last turn. I mean, not this turn, the previous turn. But we may still be in this. We're in an okay spot. We have more cards than him. We have a swipe. We have some decent guys. Stranglethorn Tiger may be coming out here.
Mind if I roll?
Loot Hoarder comes out. I can't get rid of that Boulder Fist Ogre, so that's actually kind of bad for me. I can kill that with this, or I can kill both. Yeah, I'm gonna kill both. 4, 5, 6, and we can bring out the Stranglethorn Tiger. Yes, we're actually in a good spot now. So we are going to swipe at that. Shwash, shwash. We are going to deal 3 damage to that. And we are going to innervate into a Stranglethorn Tiger, because that doesn't die to a Flame Strike. I was thinking Silverhand Knight, but the Silverhand Knight gets killed by a Flame Strike. I can actually Silverhand Knight and Frostwolf Warlord next turn to put out a big board, because that's actually going to make it, what, 7/7, which is nice. That comes out, doesn't actually do anything, which is nice for him to waste a thing. And Senjin Shieldmaster doesn't really benefit here, so we are going to Silverhand Knight and Frostwolf Warlord, because I don't think we're going to have a better option or better opportunity here. So in this situation, we're actually going to go straight for him, because we're in a position of winning. Flame Strike doesn't kill all of them. Kills 2, but doesn't kill all of them.
Someday I'll be just like
You can still Flame Strike. Yeah. And what do you got left? Arcane Intellect. Okay, so he's gonna have to do traits here, because otherwise I kill him. Both of his guys are gonna die to that, so I'm okay with that scenario. And okay, a Wisp. Who dropped? Okay, I'm not. Never mind. So Silverhand Knight comes out, and Sylvan Shieldmaster. 3 guys on the field once again. Another Flame Strike would be very bad for me, but hopefully he doesn't have it. I'm hoping. Other than that, I can't do much. Arcane Intellect. He still could Flame Strike. Blizzard. Okay, that's just as bad. Could be worse, but bad enough. If he wants to get through to me, though, he has to kill his apprentice. Okay, so he's gonna sack both. Probably Fire Blast my guy. Doesn't actually need to,
We must cleanse the
but he will. Or is he going for me? Because he doesn't actually... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't need to because it's frozen, so... That's the position where he's at. So we are going to, well, simply bring this guy out, buff that up. Put him at 6. So we're top decking from this point, so is him, or he. Although he does have 2 cards. I mean, I'm thinking back whether, going straight at him was the right choice, but I think it was because he was still going to Flame Strike anyways. So more Arcane Intellect. That's already like, what, 3 that he's spent so far? So he does have a lot of cards. A lot of card draw. Down to 7. I'm still at 13, so halfway through his deck, but that might actually win him the game, because I can't actually beat what he has right now. I mean,
What to do?
yeah, that's going to kill my other guy over here, and then he's going to use that to kill that. So he's left with 7 damage on the hand, or on the field, that is. The swipe here would not go amiss, but no swipe is given. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he has a Pyroblast or anything like that, he kills me. So let's go ahead and pop that out and get it down to 5. Hoping that that I draw my Starfire and can just kill him in 1 turn. That is a hope. He has to do trades if he doesn't want me to kill him next turn, if he doesn't have the ability to kill me right now. Never mind, he can just Flame Strike and still keep going at me. And he Frost Bolts. Okay, so come on, Starfire. That's what I need. I lose after this. I don't want to lose. I want to keep on going. Yeah, that's it. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Well, I could have won that, but I didn't. So here we go. I had a Starfire in there that would have dealt 5 damage straight to his face. Oh well. Well, the Druid ended pretty quickly. 3-3. Only 1 episode. So yeah. Disappointment, I would say. Let's see what we get though. Last time we got ourselves a legendary, so here's hoping we repeat. So you get 45 gold. So we are 1/3 of the way there for another arena run, which is fine. I have done a lot of arena runs recently, so I'm a little bit burned out there. And boom. And boom, 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 boom. No. Okay. So I think, well, aside from the Abusive Sergeant, I think we have everything else. So that's going to be 4 disenchants. I did have Abusive Sergeants before, but I disenchanted them when the changes were made. So yeah, 4 disenchants right there. And we have our Abusive Sergeants. Only 1 so far. A golden chicken, or a golden angry chicken. It's pretty cool. Oh well, that's going to do it for us. Went a little bit over time, but yeah, there's not going to be any additional run from this guy. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.